Ever wonder why diets don't work in the long run? Katrina, not her real name, started dieting at the age of 10. And she was on everything from South Beach to Weight Watchers to Whole30 to intermittent fasting, you name it, she did it. She'd lose weight, she'd be elated by the number on the scale, and she always gained back those lost pounds. If you can relate, you're not alone. According to the CDC, nearly half of all Americans are on a diet. That's 162 million dieters. The UK has 13 million dieters. Australia has almost 3 million dieters. And one study found by the time an average woman is 45, she will have tried 61 diets. So many people are losing weight and gaining it back, so what's the problem? Well, research has shown that in the long run, dieting actually causes weight gain. All weight loss diets restrict food or calories in some way. And in response to this restriction, our bodies become more efficient so we can keep functioning on less food. And dieting is also linked to the hormone cortisol, which is associated with weight gain. So stress triggers the release of this hormone. The more stressed you are, the more your body produces cortisol. And scientists have found that just being on a diet causes stress. So the experience of restricting food, being on a meal plan, or counting carbs, calories, fat grams, and macros can increase cortisol and lead to weight gain. There's also the psychology of dieting. Diets are basically about deprivation, and the experience of deprivation or the anticipation of deprivation only makes you want something more. So Katrina, the dieter, loved pizza, yet she didn't think she could eat pizza until she lost at least 20 pounds, so she planned on starting a new diet. And the night before she started those diets, she'd order pizza, and she would eat until she was physically sick. After all, if she couldn't have pizza for weeks, she was gonna have it now. So all those pre-diet pizzas added up to a lot of calories, and she would gain weight. So when you're thinking about not having your favorite foods, you've got food on your mind all day, and that puts the focus on the wrong thing, which is what you're eating and not why. We often use food as a way of coping with difficult emotions or conflicts. Take comfort food, for example. What that really suggests is a wish to be comforted. But in the absence of comfort from another person, we turn to food instead. So instead of starting another diet that creates deprivation and focuses on what you're eating instead of why, eliminate deprivation and get familiar with what you really need. Ultimately, dealing with those underlying reasons will help you lose weight and be healthy for good.